What's up, guys? All right, second half of today's podcast, Sunday, July 6th, 2025, MMAOB Daily Podcast. And we're here, Marcel. The podcast is working now. My computer works, so no issues at all. I'm glad that...
Let's go.
Let's go. Max Holloway. He fights in, I guess, it'd be less than 2 weeks now. Crazy enough. So that's going to be awesome. We're going to do fight announcements, Marcel. I do notice, Marcel, your background. You got the 51st state, the White House. I'm just joking. Yeah, pretty cool. And happy 4th of July to my American friends. It was happy. It probably was Happy Canada Day last week, Marcel, which, according to you, is going to be the 51st state day one day, right?
So, no, it's going to be 4th of July in a couple of years. So. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
No, but I know it was a big day, big week for Americans. They love that day, and so do we in Canada. We love our. Do you guys have a day like that? You have like Dutch Independence Day or some shit? Do you have anything like
that? Yeah, that's on May 5th.
Oh, okay. What's it called?
Independence Day, pretty much. But then in Dutch, the thing is, like, we only get free from work once in 5 years. It's because the government here are a bunch of dicks, man. So I mean, we have I think our country is the least 3 days of the year in whole Europe, probably.
For holidays, you mean, or just
holidays? Like Christmas, we have Easter, we have. That's pretty much it. You know, all the other days we don't get off.
Okay, fair enough.
Because a bunch of dicks.
I think we have 10 days in Canada.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Maybe more. There might be more. They've been adding some holidays. They added this one Truth and Reconciliation Day, which some people don't get off. I actually do get it off at work. That's for the Aboriginal people. That's kind of their day, but I get it off too, so I'll take it. Although my dad's actually part Aboriginal. So, all right, Joe, I actually can do the comments now. Thank you guys again for sticking with me. Yeah, 2026. I mean, that's what Dana's saying, right? So I think it's cool. You like it?
Yeah, I don't mind it, man. Listen.
People get so triggered over this shit, eh? Like your favorite author, Bloody Elbow.
Yeah, but also I had a guy who's yeah, why are you posting AI video about? It's
oh, you're still talking about this idiot? Come on, this guy. Yeah, that guy's living rent free in your head, bro.
No, but I'm like, why are people so
they're
mad about
triggered.
it, man?
Yeah. They're triggered. They're triggered. I mean, to me, it's I think it's a joke. You know what I mean? Were they going to do the fight inside the White House, or is it going to be on the grass outside?
Outside, yeah.
So Dana's going to do an outside event now. Okay.
No, but they're going to build something so it looks inside, probably.
Really? That's interesting. Yeah. There's the Duke. Make the flyweights, female bantamweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, heavyweight. I thought he did also strawweight.
I think Mick does all the
yeah, he does all the women's. I think there's an article. Is it Nolan King? Nolan did the article. That's chunky.
By the way, Mick does all the female matchups. I said all the females. Oh,
matchups. Shit. Well, you might too. Nick's a handsome guy, so you never know. What's up, Andrew? Take a bong hit for us, man. I love this guy so much. 2 goats. Lazy Bed, take a bong hit for us too, man. I love you guys so much. What's up, man? Glad to have you here as well. Early show, yeah. No, we started at 3. You might have been taking a bong hit. You missed the preview. Now, I had the problems with my internet, so didn't get it to tweet it out because I couldn't log in the right computer, but go back and listen. It was a fun show. We did the preview for Nashville. Tristan, what's up, man?
Yeah,
Tristan, you're in Vancouver. You go take a bong hit too, bro. That's what you guys do out there.
We're doing the show a little bit earlier because Adam has a date tonight with his right hand. So
oh, you fucker! As long as we get a fight card at Buckingham Palace, that Tom Henry, yeah, that'd be. They kind of owe it to him, to be honest with you. UFC, I'm saying better or one following. I mean, there's every day. I feel like we hear news about one championship, letting someone go, Marcel, or even someone getting fired. It feels like they fired a bunch of people from their team.
It's so weird, man. These people, they want to. How do you say that? They want to go head to head with the UFC, but they're releasing their best fighters, or some of their best fighters, the whole damn time. Yeah. So it's a little bit difficult to go up against the UFC.
I agree. I kind of feel like one is, it's basically it's like a Muay Thai company.
It's a mashup from everything, It's not like before when I started watching one, it was actually MMA.
Dude, back in the day, remember they signed Roger Huerta and Andre Arlovsky. They had Tim Sylvia. Remember all that back in the day?
Fucking great, man. I stay at home to watch these fights, So
remember they had the soccer kicks, and there was that fight with Roger Huerta who got kicked in the head. They had to change the rule. That was we can't have this anywhere.
What's that Zorro Babel?
Yeah, that Zorro Babel guy. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, crazy, eh? UFC Great Wall with Wei Lee. That's fucking hilarious. All right, let's get into the fight announcements. Marcel has, I know. I think you broke some fights, but we'll go through them. We haven't been through them, I think, in a week or two. So let's go through the fights. Pull it up here. Share screen. It's gonna be a smaller screen, but it's still workable. Let's go here. There we go. That's what we got. Marshall in the White House, and we got these two Brazilian guys, and they're not in the White House. But let's go through these guys here. You did you break this fight? I saw you post.
No, AG fight broke, but I confirmed both sides. So
yeah. Diego, yeah, because Diego's a bit quick sometimes, right?
Sometimes, but I like him a lot.
Sometimes,
so,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, who fell out again? It was
Lima.
Yeah, but I think Esteban's pretty good. So I mean, this is not an easy fight. Either way, this fight's happening next month. So pretty close fight. But yeah, I think Esteban actually will probably be favored because his record is undefeated. So. And though Bunez looked great in his last fight. How do you guys think Malkin would do? Probably not great. I don't think he's that good. I mean, he lost to that Rug guy. I know they're rematching now, but
I'm really afraid that the testing will be a problem.
I completely agree. Also, I don't know. Does he have a weight class? Like, he's fought in multiple weight classes. I'm not sure if I buy that guy, man, to be honest with you. I don't know. Rumor on BSD, I don't know. I mean,
he's fighting in Paris, but I don't know against whom.
Okay. That ball from the streaming app just running around Marcel's forehead. It's kind of funny, actually. That's actually fucking hilarious. All right, let's go to the next fight here. This fight's official, I think, right? Bruno Ferreira taking on Jackson McVeigh. The odds are out already. I mean, we're gonna talk about this fight next week. We won't give our pick, but yeah, Bruno's minus. I think he's minus 400 or something, so he's a big favorite.
I think Jackson has a chance, to be honest.
He does. Bruno is, he potentially getting knocked out, but I don't know. Game Rock BSD. I don't mind that fight at all. You like that fight still?
Yeah, why not? Definitely after Gamrot.
Called a pussy?
Yeah, no, he said like God of War. He said he's not God of War, but he is, what's it? God of Comfort Zone.
Yeah, I saw it. That was good. All right, next fight here. This is official, right? Ante Delia signed by the UFC, and he's taking on Marcin Turber. So they're giving me a top 10 opponent right off the bat. Walking trouble. I think he was actually signed to the UFC a few years ago, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was supposed to fight Cyril Gane, but he was still signed with PFL, so couldn't go.
He won the PFL tournament, or did he win it?
He won in 2021, I think.
He did win a tournament, so he's won some money. He's got a chance, right? He's got a puncher's chance.
It's a rematch, man. They fought each other before and won global.
Tabora, right?
Yeah, but it was an injury by Delia.
Leg injury, right? Yeah. It's a good rematch. I like the fight. Paris. Is it? I mean, I'm gonna imagine it's a main card. Is it main event? I was gonna say, is it main event? The McMahon special. Not. It could be co-main event. I wouldn't be surprised. They'll probably put BSD as co-main, I would think, and then actually maybe BSD would main event, right? For Paris.
Main event is.
It's Imavov. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, so it's Imavov and Kaio.
Yeah,
and then. See, the thing with that bothers me, though, it's like, what happens if fucking Hamzat pulls out? Then what? You know what I mean? That's like, I wish it was on that card, although it makes sense to put on Paris, too.
Mm-hmm.
Does Bruno sleep Jackson here? He might. He's definitely got a chance. I mean, he's favored, too. So, Delia and Buchecha fighting. Both signed. Yeah, they are trying to improve it. Will Delia get a top 3 guy? Not top 3, but I think if he wins, I could see him fight Curtis Blades. I could see them doing that, potentially. So, I think Curtis is 5th. Gon said he's not fighting Paris. It's not Big Wank. Big Wank.
Big
yeah, no, he's gonna fight Tom in New York. I bet that's kind of what I think is gonna happen. Marcus Almeida versus. Is that Buchecha Almeida? Is that?
That's Buchecha. Okay.
That's the rumor. So, Burt MMA I think posted about it. Marcel said so. Looks like it's happening, but not official. Is he with Ali? Buchecha? Yeah, okay, that's why David Martin posted it. Ali obviously texted him and said, "Hey, throw this out there." It's a good signing though by the UFC. This fight is broken by you, Kennedy Freeman, the Machine 2.0, Ian Freeman's daughter, top prospect here against UDC Dubin. So Dubin, I mean, she's gonna be doing OnlyFans soon, dude. Don't you think?
It's possible.
You're hoping too. You're gonna share the Discord.
I mean, Kennedy Freeman goes down to 125, right? She's normally fighting 135. She was champion there, Cage Warriors.
Yeah,
I think they really tried to give her somebody to win against in her debut in the UFC. Because like she comes down from 135 to 125, and I think Dubin is already like kind of short for 125.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, they're trying to probably push her as a potential like future champion kind of fighter, like a contender. I mean, she has a long way to go, obviously, but
Yeah.
she has a lot of experience. She's been fighting it for like 7, 8 years now. Like she has a lot of experience.
And obviously her dad was a former.
Yeah, I mean, her dad. You know, it was crazy. I was looking at her record yesterday. Like a lot of her fights came in her dad's promotion. I think earlier, like the Machine promotion or something. So we'll see. I mean, she did well in Cage Warriors. I still like Dubin after that knockout over the Canadian girl, but geez, dude. I mean, that fight with Judice was bad, and you know, it looks like they've given up on this girl. So
yeah, you know, I like Dubin, so
of course you do. What's up, Zach? Yeah, he's confused by it. Zach likes Dubin too. From a sick KO and contender gang herself. I know it's crazy, right? I feel like they've kind of built her up wrong. I mean, they could have built her into something. It's kind of like with Shi Ming. She gets that crazy knockout, and they throw her in a card that no one's going to watch. It's weird, right?
And bro, they were support. They do now Shi Ming against Bruna Brazil, right? But they actually wanted to do Shi Ming on this weekend's card against Fatima Klein.
Yes, I remember that.
That was
the
original matchup.
Crazy. Mick started following light heavyweight champion Louis Sutherland. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, maybe a contender. I don't know. I really have no idea, but yeah, that makes sense. They're gonna slow roll her. I mean, yeah, this is kind of like a setup fight. She'll be a big favorite here, but they signed Dakota. Dakota's not a free agent. Dakota, I don't know if she's long term, but she's not coming out of PFL anytime soon. That's the one fighter that the PFL is obviously. Listen, say what you want about Don Davis. He's released a lot of the fighters. You know, he released Kayla. He released Pitbull. He released Patchy. I know there was obviously some back and forth with some of those fighters on social media, but he did release them. I don't think he'd release Dakota. They'd have to trade for her, I think, Marcel, trade some contracts. And last year we heard a rumor it was Merab. The UFC had offered Merab. That's what we heard.
That's before Merab became champion, guys.
Before he became champ. So before he fought Sean. But Merab's, to me, like, I know he's not the most exciting guy, but to me, he is a big name, and I think people like him. So I wouldn't do that trade now.
No, definitely not.
But Dakota would be a great signing, no doubt. I'm still not 100% sold on her, though, Marcel. Like, I don't think her competition's been great.
Same.
And also, now that she's dating Dalton Rosta, it kind of makes me, like, nervous that, you know, she lose her focus and not be the same killer. No, I'm just kidding. She'll probably be fine. Dalton Rosta's a decent fighter, too. Obviously, they're both the American top team, so makes sense. But, yeah, Duke McDuck, sorry, man, you lost your shot with her, bro. My bad. You're bad at me. I feel like as long as Dakota keeps winning, the contract gets extended. I agree. Also, I did notice Don Davis posted some card days. Like, what if we do the White House card? And he had Cyborg and Larissa Pacheco on that card. I don't know if you noticed that. I thought Larissa's contract ran out.
Bro, he also got Usman Nurmagomedov against Paul Hughes on it, and Ngannou against Nemko. It's like, why are you proposing a fucking fight card about fights people actually want to see, and you don't make them, actually, you know? And let's be honest, I have nothing against PFL, I have nothing against Don Davis. Trump probably doesn't even know what PFL is, you know? So,
yeah. Were they really talking about trading Merab and Ditchova? Yeah, it's not public knowledge. We kind of just talked about it right now. I'm not going to say you told me, but Marcel was told the same thing. So, it was talked about. We had heard the UFC made the offer, but again, I heard it from PFL side. I don't know if that's, you know, the UFC. I don't know if you talked. Did you talk to anyone at the UFC about this? Did you? No, but you heard the same thing, right? You heard the same thing.
The same thing, yeah.
So it was prior to Noche. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Lazy. It would be before they fought Sean. So coming off the win over, was it Peter Yan? I think at that point,
Marat won against Cejudo.
Cejudo, yeah. So yeah, Blades next against the winner of against Elia and Tabura. You're saying? I think that's what he means. Yeah, I think so too. Let's go to the next fight here. Great fight, Marcel Ribovics and Brenner. Love this fucking fight. It's a good one. AG Fight reported this one. Yeah, I mean, this is a banger. Why is this in the Apex, dude? Come on.
I don't know.
Dude, why is it? Why? Okay, so Ribovics has fight of the year against Zellhuber, and then they put him in the Apex with the hack press. He has another fight of the night.
I mean, Kevin Vasquez is in the same card also on the Apex, so yeah.
This is just bizarre. I mean, I don't like this. Like, put him in they could have put this in Chicago, right? Don't you think?
Bro, there are a couple of fights on this Nashville card that should have been in the Apex instead of this one, you know?
Yeah, and another hard fight for Brenner. I mean, they're just killing this guy with the matchups. It's crazy. All right,
the thing for Brenner that sucks is that he went 3-0 in his first 3 fights, where I think the Tuga fight, I don't think he won that fight, you know?
Yeah, that was...
And because that, he gets higher opponents, which maybe are too good right now, you know?
I know the UFC likes the guy. I like him too, but does he get released? I don't think so. I think they keep him for a bit more. He's one of these guys that could probably lose like 4 fights in a row, like that guy that Marcel loved at what's his name? The guy that you loved at flyweight. That guy that lost 5 fights.
Yeah, the also from the same team, right?
What's his name again?
Yeah, God, he had 2 names.
Daniel Lacerda or something?
Yeah,
Is that him?
Lacerda da Silva, that was it, yeah.
Marcel picked him every fight. He lost every fight. It was brutal. Let's see, real showing you. Yeah, what's up, man? Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, we like keeping it real here. All right, let's go to the next fight here. It was Shauna Bannon taking on Sam Hughes. Yeah, I mean, Sam's your girl. Sam's tough. I mean, she's tough, dude.
Bro,
I think Bannon will be favored, but I think Hughes definitely has a chance to win this fight.
Yeah, I want to see the odds actually, because if Sam
you're
has been
an underdog, you're sniffing it out, eh?
Because Sam has been like an underdog in all of her fights,
Everyone.
So, yeah, so I wonder who's going to be the dog here in this one.
Sam's definitely got a chance. I do think Bannon that finish over Tomar was sick.
Are there opening odds about this fight? Let me see.
No, I don't think so. Not yet. It's too far in advance for not a main event. Sam's gonna dog. I mean, she might. She definitely has a chance. She got that dog in her for sure. The August 2nd Apex card is stacked. Yeah, there's 2 Apex cards back to back. Umar C against Brenton Hibero. I mean, if he loses this fight, is it a fraud check?
Yeah.
He'll be like minus 500 again, but I don't trust this dude at all. I don't trust this guy. He just gives me he just seems overrated to me. I don't know. I mean, he definitely has a good chance to win this fight, but yikes. Well, guys, did you guys see UFC 321 is at 10 a.m. Eastern? Is that for the Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, it's Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, they usually start at 10, noon, but
my time is Eastern time +6.
Yeah. Do you guys think Renaud will keep winning? I don't want to give my pick away for that card. That's coming up soon. One will give my pick. I do think we'll talk about it a little bit here, but I don't want to give my pick. Do you guys think they made 318 such a per card fight night massive pay-per-view? They're basically selling it as Dustin's last fight. It's in Louisiana. They're relying on the gate. I don't think it's the best card. I think there's some good fights on it. When I looked at it, there's also 14 fights. Maybe it'll be 15 if they add Magny back. So it's a big card, but
it's fucking stupid. You got a fight between Brandon Allen and Marvin Vettori, 2 guys who absolutely don't like each other. We're talking smack back and forth. Who actually have been an altercation in the casino on PFL.
Prelims.
And you put them on the prelims. Why?
It's odd. So, all right, next fight here. Oh, that's not the fight. Stevie Grant, Damon Blackshear, another fight we didn't talk about. Yeah, fun fight.
Yeah.
Two of my favorite. Well, I like both guys a lot, actually, but Davey Grant's one of my all-time favorites in the division. I mean, Davey's a dog, right? He's going to make it tough. I mean,
always.
Yeah, he's always a durable guy, and Blackshear will probably be favored, but I know Marcel's already sniffing around the dog on this one. I already know you are, so you already smell it. So let's go to the next fight here. Muhammad Yahya, Steve Wynn. I mean, this fight, loser gets cut, right? Would you think?
If Steve Wynn loses, he should change his name and Steve lost.
He always loses these fights, UFC contender. He won the one fight contender, but
he should win this fight, man.
Muhammad Yahya is not that good.
No, he's just there because they need somebody from Abu Dhabi.
Dude, Trevor Peek beat this guy every round. It's crazy. So Racer Guess Liam Jargle, Tuman Dembrell, and this is on that Road to UFC card, which I don't agree with them putting these fights on that card.
Oh, these guys cannot win a bonus.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's super weird.
Ray's going to be a big favorite, despite not looking. I mean, the fact he went the distance though with Van looks a little better, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
He didn't look completely out of it in that fight. His striking's not that good, but his grappling, he did, did some stuff. Ryan Spann, Lukasz Brzeski. I'm shocked Brzeski's on the roster, 1-5. Or were you surprised when he was still on the roster?
Bro, if I was a fighter and I wanted to know who Lukasz Brzeski's manager is, I want
who is it? Actually,
it's a Polish guy. It's a Polish guy.
Dude, they're doing a great job, man. I don't know why he's still on the roster. Loser gets cut, right? 100%?
I mean, listen, if Brzeski loses, you would think he got cut, and if Spann loses to Brzeski, he should also be cut. So I would say yes.
Yeah. Ortega and Sterling, great fight, right? I love this fight. Been talking about for a while. Curious to see the odds for this one. I really like the fight. I think they're both very good. Sterling's actually ranked lower. Okay. Interesting fight. I think Sterling gave Evloev a really tough fight, man. So I also think it's super insulting that Evloev has to be the guy who's never fought in the UFC to get a title shot. Don't you think that's kind of fucked up?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all.
It's really fucked up, man. So it's up to you guys in the chat. What's going on, man? Marcel, is that a GOAT symbol? I can't even tell what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
It definitely is the GOAT for sure. UFC Shanghai looks okay. I mean, we'll talk about the card. There's some big fights on that card. I guess they must have paid them a lot of money for that card. That's my guess. Johnny Walker, Zhang Mingyang. Here's the main event. Yeah, I mean Zhang. I don't know if the odds are open. I mean, he's going to be like minus 500, right? When you think
This is the main event because Zhang Mingyang is on the
they're
fight.
trying, it's a setup fight, right?
Because Ortega Sterling is a much better fight than this one.
I agree. Is Ortega throwing 5 rounds or 3?
3, I think.
That should be 5, don't you think?
Yeah.
And this doesn't need 5. This is going to end in a round and a half. Like that's I hate when they do that. Fun fight here, Blodjoki and Mason Jones. Paris, you like this one?
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, both guys are very entertaining to watch. So yeah.
Very fun fight. Like this one a lot. Marcel texted me as soon as this fight got announced. He's like, bro, drop everything you're doing. Kevin Holland gets another fight. I'm so excited for Kevin Holland against D-Rod. And then you sent me the original card and it was prelims. I'm like, dude, that's wrong. It's going to be the main card. Yeah. Now it's the featured fight, right?
Yeah.
And the bonus check's already written, right?
Yeah. So there are only 3 bonuses to win in this card.
Kevin's like minus 350 in this fight, by the way. The odds are out. He's a huge favorite, and he probably should win the fight, to be honest with you. Here's the other fight someone mentioned: Renat against Gustafsson. Dude, they don't believe in Renat at all. The UFC.
They want Renat to lose, man.
They really don't like this guy after that fight with Leal.
I like Renat a lot, but yeah, he got lucky in that fight against Leal.
He did. He kind of shouldn't admit. He should have just been like, "Hey, it was a tough fight." He kind of was like, "I won that fight. I clearly won the fight." It was kind of weird. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. The UFC is clearly down. The guy Gustafsson looked great against Chaos Williams. He looked really good. I know Marcel, you didn't enjoy watching that fight,
but he deservedly won the
game
fight.
plan was smart. I'll say that, but it was so bad to watch, especially someone who bet on Chaos. That was bad. Amazing fight here, Diego Lopez and John Silva. It's actually on my birthday, Marcel, September 13th, so I'm really excited about that. That fight and Terrence Crawford and Canelo, same night for my birthday. So, yeah, I mean, interesting fight. I don't know if odds are out for this one. I wouldn't be surprised if John Silva's the favorite. Would you be surprised?
No, by the way, Adam, what do you think they're going to do? Because Dana's also promoting that Crawford against Canelo fight. Will this card be a little bit earlier? Probably.
It's at 4, I think. It starts at 4.
Okay.
My time. So
it's the main card or the prelims?
Main card will be 7.
That's still late, man.
Yeah, no, but that makes sense. The prelims will go into the main card for boxing. Boxing main card start at like at 10 o'clock. Someone's saying minus 200, John. Okay, maybe there are. You know what? There are odds, aren't they? I'll check right now. I did actually see something. I think Aaron Broadstarter posted them. My bad. So you're right. I think that Dana said you're still going to watch. Dana said you can watch both the main cards. He made sure to say that. So I think the prelims of both the boxing prelims will go in. But to be honest with you, I don't really care about those boxing prelims. I just want to watch the main card. There are odds for the card. Minus 190, John Silva. So he's the favorite. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
No, I don't
care. We watch it as a bar? Fuck no. I'm going to watch it at home, dude. I'm going to watch it with my daughter probably. I'm not watching it at a bar, bro. No thanks. I'm good. I don't mind going to a bar, Antoine, but like not for my birthday, dude. I'm probably going to go out for dinner earlier today and then come back. Like my plan, Marcel, is to go to the Keg. That's what I want to do. The Keg. It opens at 3 o'clock. This is my plan.
I don't know what the Keg is, dude.
Steakhouse. It's a steakhouse. Oh, okay. 3 o'clock it opens. So I want to go there. And I might have to watch some of the prelims on my phone, but as long as I'm back by like 5 o'clock, I can watch the rest of the cards. So that's my plan. I don't mind watching on my birthday, and also people are like, I want to go out. I'll do both. I'm going to do both. I love UFC, man.
And be like, go to steakhouse, ate some steaks, ate some wieners, and that night I'm touching my wiener. So yeah,
pretty much, yeah. Like, share, sub, yeah, for sure. Is this not them not believing Diego anymore? They want John to win. I think it's both. I don't think it's. I think they like both guys. I think they're okay with either guy winning. Really.
I mean, obviously these counts want John Silva.
They prefer him to win, but like if Diego wins, it's not a bad thing. He's great,
it is for them because they want John Silva to win, so John Silva can steal the Evloev title shot.
You're obviously picking John Silva as the win too, so you know he's going to win.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, we'll see. That's beautiful. I won't enjoy it. Thanks, man. Are they both Iridium? Both those guys?
No, John Silva is with a Brazilian guy.
Okay.
Diego is with Iridium.
Is John with Lukasz?
No, with Ivan Jantober or something.
Okay. We almost have 4,000 subs. Awesome. Thanks, man. Pound the thumbs up like Kevin's little head. Boom, boom, boom. that picture you put of us was pretty fucked up, man. It was funny though. This Chris Ewert guy, he's going to fight in Contender. He's screwed up. I don't think we've talked about these fights, guys. That's why I'm going back 2 weeks as I was away. Brinya and Fletcher. Brinya has to win this fight, right?
Bro, before that last Rinya fight against what's his name, Kafurov, I think everybody would be like, "Oh, Rinya going to be a massive favorite." Now after
I
that
don't
fight,
know now.
I don't know because Nathan Fletcher didn't look bad against Kellen Lochran. He lost, but it was a close fight. He could have won as well. So
Yeah, the dude got caught. He missed weight. Marcel told me he's back in contender, so they've
yeah,
kind
he's
of
fighting Yuri Panfarov first week.
which is not the easiest fight either. But yeah, I mean the weight thing. The problem with that is he said he could make the weight and he missed. That's why it pisses them off because they had the fight booked and they probably could have found someone else that would have made weight, right? So it pisses them off. Yeah, that's an old fight. This is from 2 weeks ago, so that's why Marcel had it there. And I'm going back 2 weeks. That's my fault though. I should have mentioned that. Kaio and Najdi, I think we have mentioned this.
Yeah.
It's a great fight, and odds are they're out for this one, Marcel. I'll pull the odds up. You want to guess who the favorite is? Just say guess.
Oh, for sure, Imavov is the favorite.
Minus 150. So
yeah,
small favorite.
Doesn't make sense, but
yeah. Sumar Jarji was Kevin Boreas. Fun fight for China. I like this one.
Yeah.
Say the guy's nickname, Marcel.
El Gallo Negro.
Dude, he looked good in his last fight against what's the guy? Ronaldo Rodriguez. Was that a fraud check?
Bro, the UFC will be so pissed that they particularly picked Borjas because he didn't win yet, and they were like, "Oh, Ronaldo's going to look amazing against him," and then he loses.
Yeah, that's a fraud check. A couple other fights here. Feely versus C-Rod. Yeah, that's coming up soon. 2 veterans. Mitch, we talked about this one. Like that's what I'm saying. It was a late announcement. I think maybe these fights we've talked about. Jared Gordon and Ralph, this was Alex broke that. Salikov, Leal. I don't know if we talked about these ones. Did we? Yeah, I think we did. We talked about these fights. So that's it. All right, I'm gonna stop that. All right, 4:30. I gotta get out of here. I got my baseball game coming up soon. So Marcel, appreciate you joining us. Anything else you want to say, man? Anything else? Anything you want to tell the people?
Keep putting me on short, little screen, man. What's this? The disrespect. The disrespect. Just kidding. No, man. I have nothing else to say, man. I wish you a good game, and I hope you for once doesn't lose. So no, I'm just kidding.
Well, we're 3-4. Our team's we're kind of mid, to be honest with you. Like the team's okay. I mean, I'm a good player, but team is struggling right now. We'll just say that. It's still fun though. I still have a good time, but yeah. I'll answer the last couple questions. Do you think they ever cut Feely? If he loses this, they might finally release him. Do you think it's possible or no?
Yeah, for sure. Of course, it's possible.
Yeah, he's getting older, man. I mean, there's lots of new guys they have to sign for contender. You guys have spoken about this, or why are they giving Yair a shot? I don't think it's official, right? Or Yair and Volk.
No, it's not official. By the way, do you know that Feely is a big new metal fan?
Yeah, I know. Have you seen Feely's band? Have you
seen them? I did.
Pretty good. I think they're pretty good. I love new metal, dude. It's the best. Yeah. Watching Raptors Summer League, I don't have time right now, Antoine. I really don't, man. I have so much going on right now, but I appreciate you asking. I've been watching baseball a lot more lately. Jays are killing it right now. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, Lazy Bed. Thoughts on PFL Brussels? Oh, Marcel.
What I saw was pretty good, man, but I haven't seen anything, or I haven't seen all the whole show. From some people I heard it was kind of like a little bit long. But yeah, I mean, the main event was spectacular. There was a really spectacular knockout as well. Look pretty good, and it's good for Belgium, man, to have some high level MMA over there. You know, they had Cage Warriors before, I think twice. That's one of the events I went with Tupuria headlining. But yeah, it's good to have more MMA in Belgium as well. You know, they have some
absolutely. Couple other questions. Does Pico get a title shot wins? That's the fucked up thing. Like he'll get it. Evloir's what, 9-0? Is he 8-0 or 9-0? I can't remember.
I don't know exactly, dude.
I think he's 8-0. I think he's 8-0, right? Or maybe he's 9-0. But either way, it's kind of fucked up. He has to be the guy who's never fought in the UFC to get a title shot. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I do think the fight is interesting, but I know you don't like the fight. I think it's a good fight. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. If there was like a clear-cut contender, it would make sense, but there isn't.
It's going to be an easy win for Evloev, dude.
Let me ask you a question. Would you have been okay with it if they just gave John Silver the title shot? Do you think?
No.
Would you have been? No, but you'd rather see Yair get it then?
No, Evloev.
That's what I'm saying. Because I'm assuming Yair's going to get it too. Yeah. I'm just saying, would you have been like, okay, whatever? They like John Silver, they're pushing the guy?
No.
Or, okay, all right, fair enough.
I like Sean a lot, but he has to win more. You know, he has to win against better competition.
First off, your PFL, Patrick, Hamzat, Boris, and Monster. Okay. Metal Concert was sick. Dude, I just going to run through the lineup again. This was yesterday, Marcel. 10-hour lineup. Dude, this best you have to watch this. It's on YouTube now. You can watch it.
Yeah, I will do.
Dude, it was incredible. It was 10 hours. I watched every minute. I watched every song. Look at this. some of these bands I've seen almost every band on the list too, which is crazy. But Mastodon, Rival Sons, Anthrax, Hailstorm, Lamb of God, Alice in Chains, Gojira. Gojira was fucking sick. They were fucking sick, dude. They were really good. You know that song Silvera by them? It's a really good song. Great song. They had these super groups come out, which was amazing. Pantera played, Tool, Slayer, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath. I mean, you will never, ever see a lineup like this again. And like, I just named the bands. There was all these like other people that came out and did songs. Like did Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. They had the guitarist from Judas Priest. They had Chad Smith from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Travis Barker was there. Who'd you say?
Jonathan Davis from Korn.
So he was supposed to be there, but he just did that. He sent a video in instead. He didn't. Same with Fred Durst. He wasn't actually there, but Fred did a video as well. And same with Jack Black. So that was the thing. I was actually really looking forward to seeing Jonathan sing because I know you love him too. But I also like Mark Sanchez, his brother. He's really good too from Edema. You know, I like that band too. Yeah. Me and Marcel really into like new metal in like 90s, 2000s. That was your favorite time music, right? Like late 90s, 2000s? Like,
I mean, obviously. I mean, I've been born. I'm from 89, you know.
Yeah.
And that was like when I went to how did you say that? Left school like 10, 11, 12, going to middle. We call it middle school. I don't know how you guys call college, probably. I listen a lot to music and listen also like 90s, early 2000s. That kind of there. That's the thing I listen to a lot. You know.
They even had the guitars from the Rolling Stones come out too, Marcel. Like it was all these older like legends. It was really cool. But and again, I think I told you Tom Morello was the guy who got everything together. You know Tom, obviously, of Rage Against the Machine. He played a few songs. His son is 18 years old. His son did a song with Jack Black. His son is an amazing guitar. His son is going to be the next big guitarist, I think. So they also had the singer from Van Halen, Sammy Hagar, came out. He's like 80 years old. It's crazy, dude. So
you know that Van Halen is actually Dutch part, right?
Yeah. So his Wolfgang Van Halen was supposed to play, but he had a whatever it's called you know, he couldn't play. He had another, you know, I think he had another concert going on, but it was amazing. Anyways, so you asked Antoine, and back to the beginning, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, their last show. Ozzy's done. Ozzy, he did great, but he's done, Marcel. A legend. You know Black Sabbath, obviously.
Of course.
Dude, these guys they're all 77 years old. Yeah. So amazing they were playing though at such a high level. Tony Iommi is such a good guitarist.
I was Axl's voice from Guns N' Roses. Terrible. Yeah, I was afraid to that.
His voice was so bad. He's completely shot. Yeah. Duff and Slash were amazing. I don't know the drummer's new. Is he new? I don't know him too well.
They have some new people in the band. Also a girl who was like on the keyboard or whatever.
Yeah, she was there too. They played 4 Black Sabbath songs, and then they did Welcome to the Jungle and Paradise City. And Paradise City was actually really good. But his voice was off pitch. He was missing notes. It wasn't good. But like, and Duff was. I've seen Velvet Revolver back in the day. You remember them?
Yeah.
And then Slash and him were in the band. It was sick. Too bad I love Scott Weiland from Stone Temple Pilots. He was amazing. It's too bad he died. A lot of the legends have passed away. Like Chris Cornell, he passed away. Kurt Cobain's passed away. Chester Bennington passed away. You know, Lane Staley passed away. Alice in Chains was there. They were great as always. But you know, it's different. So, anyways. I loved it, guys. I'm a huge metal fan. Marcel knows this. We talk about it all the time in DMs and stuff. We're always sending each other, songs.
I sent Adam a beautiful clip last night from Lindemann.
Some guy eating an eel or getting eaten. You guys like fried Durst? Yeah, I like Limp Bizkit. Do you?
Yeah.
Wes Borland's great. You like him, right?
Sorry?
Wes Borland, the guitarist?
Yeah, but I really like that one song. What's his name? Take a Look Around.
Oh, that song's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, they're great. I mean, I love them. I think they were underrated because I think a lot of those bands from like at the time, like even Linkin Park, people were like, they're not that good. Now it's like everyone's like, oh, they're amazing. Like I always liked them. I always thought they were good. Linkin Park's not my favorite band from that era. But
it sucks now. Listen, Linkin Park is good still, you know, but it sucks they don't have Chester anymore.
I didn't listen to the new album. I don't care.
I don't want to be a dick about it, but I miss Chester when I hear it.
No, I don't. I'm not too into it, man. Yeah, it was sick, dude. Do you guys think Oral By will have to go back to welterweight? Probably, yeah. I think so. Dana was pissed at that.
I thought that you was going to say, do you think Oral By is going to replace Chester or something?
Oh, that's so fucking funny. Do you guys think should get to gear? Maybe someone ranked. I don't know. Maybe top 5 guy. Maybe you can fight the winner of like your boy Perez and Usyk. Maybe that. Yeah. Do that. Something like that. I think he gets a top 5 guy. It's hard to let go. Imagine they saw it their own eyes with the road back then. Brzeski, Bon Scott, that's another guy that passed, Randy Rhodes, obviously the guitarist for the original Ozzy, he's gone too, but grass is green, the girls are pretty. Fuck yeah, man. Dude, it was actually good. But again, Axl was the worst singer there, I think, I think I really like pretty much every performance, but like my favorite one was probably Slayer. I think they were amazing. I really do. They're also in their 60s, Marcel, but they killed it. Their guitarist died. Jeff Hanneman, he died like a few years ago, but Kerry King, the bald guy with that huge like goatee thing, he fucking killed it. So I loved it, man. What's up, Daniel? Recommend Slash's autobiography. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Slash is great. I have a CD. You've probably heard it. It's like him and that guy from Alter Bridge does the singing. Miles, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, he's a really good singer.
I have a Slash CD myself, but not that one. I think
you have the one with like where he's his like face on the cover. You have that one.
Yeah. With the
okay, Miles Kennedy. Yeah, he does some songs. He's a really good singer, actually. Although that's not my favorite band. I love that song. Everclear is a very underrated band. You know that song? You know Everclear?
I haven't heard that.
They're good. They're a California band. They're very good. They're not rock. They're like alternative rock. They're not like heavy metal. I don't know if Magny's staying on. You asked and you were told maybe, right?
To be determined.
I think he's off the card.
I think so too.
There's 14 fights. I looked at your thing. I'm like, whoa, there's a lot of fights in this card. Also, I'm assuming. I know you put 6 o'clock. I'm assuming it's going to be 5:30, right? Would you?
I asked, and it's still 6, so maybe they will change it. But
I think they change it. Does Monster finish them? He might have. He's 5 rounds. I like 3 doors down. 3 doors. You like 3 doors down too, right? Kryptonite. Yeah. They're good. All right, guys. I think it's time to get out of here. Thank you so much for the questions, though. We'll get out of here, guys. We'll be back next week. Last question. Do you guys like MGMT? They're okay. I saw them in concert a long time ago. I am seeing another concert, though, next week, Marcel. I'm seeing Beck. I'm sure you know Beck.
The Loser.
Loser, yeah. He's playing with a symphony orchestra in Toronto. It's going to be sick. And I have like a really good ticket. I bought one yesterday, so it's going to be amazing.
When are you seeing?
Yeah. Undisputed. Oh, sorry. Systems in September. I knew you were going to ask about that. Undisputed Grace Band. I mean, there's so many good bands. Like, I mean, it's tough to say. Like, I always said like Radiohead was always one of my favorite bands, but as I've gotten older, like I still love them, but I'm more into like heavier stuff now, so it's hard to say.
If I have to pick, I pick Korn.
Korn, right? Always. Korn? Yeah. Is Joel Alvarez still fighting Dawson going to welterweight? By the way, I watched both the concerts you sent me. I watched The Master by Rammstein. Sick. That riff is like, I didn't know what the fuck he was saying, but I was just like banging my head. Like,
it's crazy that they never play that song anymore since 1997. But that's such a sick song, man.
Yo, they're German, right?
Yeah, they're German.
I
understand what they're saying. Yeah,
I have no clue what they're saying. You know what's funny about Kiss? I like them too. My sister's really into them, and she's gotten like my daughter and my niece into them. So they bought them T-shirts. They're walking around the house with like Kiss shirts. It's fucking hilarious. Gene Simmons. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks so much, Anton. We'll talk about music anytime, man. Send me a DM. All right, guys. Have a great week. We're back next Sunday. Recap UFC National Preview UFC